All right, everybody. Welcome back to the PRPL Podcast. This is your host, Austin Izard. Hope you're doing all right out there today. It is a Friday Eve in the booth, and we got a good one for you guys. Not my pick. We'll get into that a little later. But we are doing School of Rock. So the Sad Sacks are back, baby, with a brand new episode of the PRPL Podcast. This time reviewing Richard Linklater's 2003 rocking roll coming of age. Do you guys consider this coming of age?
Not particularly.
I know. I battled with that one. I feel like it is in ways,
Yeah.
but they're not necessarily in that teen year yet. But they learn a lot is kind of my point with it. And I guess Jack Black kind of comes of age in this thing a little bit. Coming of age comedy, School of Rock, starring Jack Black alongside Mike White and Joan Cusack. Join us, as always, as we discuss our favorite characters, scenes, themes, and things, and answer the eternal question, is this movie better with Nicolas Cage? But before all that, welcoming in my co-hosts, Griffin and Mike Fletcher. How we doing? How we feeling?
What you got, Pops?
I'm feeling wonderful. This is a good one, man. This is one that right from the get-go, you enjoy it. You get to see Jack Black. I mean, even the band starts looking like, God, this guy's a complete ass. And then we see the bonehead do a stage dive. I mean,
He's getting ready, just hopping right into the first scene, huh?
Well, no, I'm just saying that, it just kind of takes off and you love this movie. I mean, it's so much
Pretty
fun.
cool intro credits. I had that noted. It's a fun kind of where they're like walking through and their names are on posters and stuff like that. Pretty cool.
Austin, it's it's Goodfellas in that they bring it in and they're taking the camera in and they wiggle through.
It's that kind of shot.
Yes, good point. And when they do that, and then next thing you know, you see Jack Black, Dewey Finn, and he is just a complete horse's ass. And you understand why the band wants to boot him. It just from there on, it just takes off.
Well,
Thoughts, Griffin?
A funny thing that I noticed about that first scene, and this movie isn't one that I watched too many times. Always enjoyed it, but I feel like there are a minimal amount of times that I actually watched it start to finish. Like it was one that I was consistently catching or popping in on about halfway through. Yeah. So I'd seen a lot of that, but the beginning scenes were a little newer to me. And I did throw this on late last night, didn't get all the way through it, but just as a second viewing to kind of have it on around while I'm doing some note taking. And how much his band is just looking at him like this fucking asshole. Like you knew he was gone, right? It's just something I wasn't paying attention. I was watching him so much in that first scene, you're not as much paying attention to the other bandmates and their reactions to his just lunacy up on stage. Yeah. But Griff.
Oh, yeah. Great movie. Grew up watching this one. Always was one of my favorites. And I'm really glad we're getting to talk about it now. I think a lot of people probably share that sentiment. I think a lot of us grew up watching this and just thinking it was really cool and really unique. So, yeah, awesome movie all around. I think we'll have a lot to say.
That's right. All right, so let's hop into some of our stats and our log line. After posing as a substitute teacher at a prestigious prep school, a washed-up rock guitarist transforms his straight-laced students into a rebellious rock band in hopes of winning a local battle of the band's competition. See, I was laughing at washed-up rock guitarist because just getting right into his speech that he has. Oh my God, that's great.
I just like how when they're like, what is this this tournament you're talking about? What is this? He goes, well, it's prestigious. Are other schools competing? You could say that. What an idiot.
We can just come back next semester. No, this is the one.
Yeah.
All right. So this is directed by Richard Linklater. Comes out October 3rd of 2003. Richard Linklater, we had him on already with Everybody Wants Some. He does Dazed and Confused. He did Boyhood. This guy has a theme in a lot of his work, right? And I think it is a lot of that coming of age. So it's somewhere in there. It's not as much so, but That's what kind of got me thinking. Written by Mike White of The White Lotus. So he's also in it, of course.
Ned Schneebly.
Schneebly. Yeah. So $35 million budget, performs very well, $131.3 million at the box office. It is 45th on the year. It was a pretty good movie year. If you run down some of those, you got at the top, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, which goes 11 for 11 at the Oscars that year. Finding Nemo, The Matrix, Curse of the Black Pearl. You got Bruce Almighty up here. So some big movies there. Elf was that year.
That was the end of Jim Carrey.
Kill Bill, yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah. Then he got anyways, keeping on here. IMDb 7.2 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes 92%. Woo! Letterboxd 3.5 out of 5. All right, guys, let's do our ratings and our reviews. Griff, we'll kick it off with you, partner.
Awesome. This movie, it is a classic. It's up there with the top echelon for me. I'm going to give this one a 4.5. I think that this is a really great movie. I love this movie. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun. And the thing is, like, even watching it now, it still holds up, in my opinion. I think that all of the comedy is still right there. Even the bits where Jack Black is overdoing it, it's still funny. He just pulls it off. There's a kind of charm to this movie that you can't predict and you can't plan out. It just happens. And I think all of the kids are fun and unique in their way. And there are just so many different dynamics that really work and that make this, like you said, Dad, a really enjoyable watch from start to finish. And it's just rocking. I mean, it has awesome music, the whole movie. The ending sequence is to die for. That thing rocks. And it's so much fun, too. So it's a great combination of fun and rocking excitement. And it just keeps you going, whether you're a kid or you're grown up. That's all there is to it.
It's pretty well said.
Well said. Also, here's what I'll say about this movie. This is one that I could turn on anytime with the kids when the kids were younger. So I always enjoyed it. It's a movie about rock and roll. I like the idea that Dewey starts to teach the kids about rock, and you see that chalkboard with rock and Iggy Pop, and just how it just goes off, and Led Zeppelin and all the other bands, Boston and so on. So I love that how he does that. We see Dewey, he's an over the top, metalhead, and just we just saw the assery that he did at the beginning of it, and then he starts gradually becoming this substitute teacher, which he hijacks from his best friend, his buddy that he refuses to pay.
I love the text. These guys suck. Leave? ? And
actually, the band they weren't bad if you think about it. It wasn't bad. He was such an ass and up there just on his back, trying to do,
he was all way too horny.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was just really, he was showing his ass.
Yes. And I mean, guys,
fucking monkey up there.
The movie, we all know how unbelievable this is that he even got this job. We know that, but we still love it. Again, it's silly, but let's face it, guys, this movie, this put Jack Black on the map.
Mike's let's face it moment.
Let's face it moment. I mean, Jack Black was put on the map because of this movie. He absolutely kicked ass. I love the wardrobe, how they had him with the baggy
Jack
clothes.
Black, as he plays Jack Black, basically is who this character is.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right, Austin. But this was kind of where the archetype started. This is where it started, though, and I mean, we talked about it at the end of last episode. Plug, go watch Predator. But what can you compare this to of Jack Black's filmography? I mean, we have The Holiday. I don't know if it gets any better than this.
This is.
What about Portnoy from Tropic Thunder? Let's not forget about old Jeff Portnoy.
I was
that one's up there.
Same thing. I was
well, we forgot to say it on our last episode when we got talking about
there.
Tropic Thunder. That is one of his characters.
Fair, that's up there.
And we had already talked about Tropic Thunder on our last episode. Once again, go check out Predator.
Hey, there you go. I will say, I did read that Jack Black considers this his best role of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I read that. So
no, there's not a doubt. Guys, I rated this movie a 3.5. And
a 3.5, really?
I love it. It's a little silly, but I'm telling you, and I cannot lie. Every time at the end of this, when the band starts playing, I get choked up. I get a little tear running down my eye every single time. I love it for him. I love it for the kids. And when the parents, as a parent, you're sitting out there and when the one goes, "Oh, your son, he's quite skilled." I love, there's something about that just kind of gets me right there and chokes me up every time. But man, it is a good one. So also, what do you think about this one? I am curious to see what your rating's going to be.
Yeah, I've gone through a lot of different places trying to nail this one down, to pin it down. Check out a couple of our previous episodes. But I went high. I came away pretty high on this one.
Whoa! I did not expect that.
Woo!
Well, I mean,
this is a great movie. This is like one of the best movies ever.
See, I've always liked the movie. The thing is, I just hadn't watched it too many times all the way through, so it was good to watch it again. And who I really loved as a character is Rosalie Mullins, Principal Mullins.
Yeah,
I fucking love Joan Cusack in this. I love her character. She is perfect.
She's great.
Because she's so repressed too. Like, I love when she breaks down to Jack Black or
Dewey Finn.
She breaks down.
I thought they were going to make out in the car for a sec. I thought he was going to try to kiss her or something. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, there's a couple cons. One of my cons is probably that, but I think it's funny how it ends too with Spider fucking being there.
Oh,
but
sex.
But I do. There was a part of me that really wanted them to get together, for sure.
Yeah.
Some other things. I think this movie would have really rocked as an R-rated movie. I think that's something that would have really cranked this thing up if he was just cursing, things like that, and it was just getting a little more ornery. I think that would have been real fun. I think that version exists somewhere in another parallel universe kind of thing. But some things I really love, just the plot and the idea. This burnout dumbass being a substitute teacher, and he goes in there and starts teaching these kids music for a month. How awesome would that be? It's such a sick concept. Dewey's a great character. The class is great. You like all these people. I really enjoy the bit of him kind of finding his calling in teaching through this.
Yes,
I think that's a really good thing because he really takes to these kids and he touches them and they.
I'm pretty sure,
and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I've touched them too.
Yeah,
gosh, that was so hard. It's just so cringy.
It's awesome. That's one of the best jokes in it for sure. But I think with that, just all the adult kind of concepts and things that they cover with these kids. One is fat shamed or of some sorts. The pianist is a nerd. He's uncool. He doesn't want to be in the band. I love that scene. He's so great. I love Lawrence.
Awesome.
Yeah, character. Larry.
And then they also have the repressed dreams of these kids, with the kid whose dad is saying, "No, you can't play that," kind of thing. So I think some of those themes are really good and what take this movie to another level, because it could just be fun and games that the story is good enough to the plot is good enough to carry it, but it really does tackle some adult themes and some insecurities in these kids, and I just have a heart for that in these. The Garth Algar. I definitely smell a pork product of some type award for most hammed up performance goes to Jack Black as Dewey Cox, though. There are some times where it's this guy's a little too quirked up. When he starts walking down the the aisles in the classroom, and he's like picking his knees up all funny and like walking like weird. It's like, God, this guy, it goes from like a endearing thing to this guy is so intentionally weird, like that it's like kind of rubbing you in a wrong way, right? You know, the thing, it's like that guy's just trying to be fucking weird as shit. What a dweeb kind of thing. And not so, but I think that's most of the character. Anyways, guys, my rating, how about that? A 4.5 out of 5. That's what I landed on.
I like how he walks like this when he's with Mullins. He's like trying to
his hair all slicked over. Yeah, he's such like a little gremlin, man, in his build too. You know, he's like short. He's short and fat. He's a washed up fat loser.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. I thought about it, Austin, because I know what you mean. I actually am pretty forgiving of a lot of that. I think that if you tried to remake this movie, or if they did some sort of sequel of it, I bet you some of those hammed up moments wouldn't hit in the same way, and I think it would take away a little bit. Yeah. That's why I said at the beginning of this episode, for some weird reason, I think all of the chemistry was just right on, and it works, and it makes sense.
He's a no-name yet. Like, Joan Cusack had a name to her, but she wasn't like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. I don't think she'd been in anything like huge. It was more so like her brother's whatever.
Yeah, she was always. She's a character actor, Austin. Always.
Well, I mean, Sheila. Basically, there's a lot of Sheila in this.
She's Shameless. If you've seen Shameless, yeah. Oh gosh, she is definitely that character from Shameless.
In a lot of ways, yeah. She's so good at it. A lot of ways. She's so good at it. Like, I love her in this. And it just pairs so well with Jack Black and how he's like, because like both of them are like putting on a face in a way, like. She's doing her whole thing, and he's putting on his phony face too, you know. So it's just kind of funny how they all connect at the end. They did need to kiss, dude. I'm you know what? I'm standing on that hill. They needed to fucking kiss. That she loves Stevie Nicks. Yeah, that was great. All right, let's get into scenes, fellas. God. Let's do it. Griff. Well, no, that bastard's not going. Let's give it to Mike.
Hey. Yeah, I will say I'll start us off, guys. I'll throw out 3 of them that I thought were really funny. You know, I love the scene where Dewey Schneebly, you know, he says, "Hey, you know, the class." He starts saying, you know, rock and roll is stick it to the man, you know, and he goes, you know, you got to feel it, you know, you got to get a little pissed off. And Fred said, "Shut up, Schneebly."
Shut the hell up, Schneebly.
Yeah, shut the hell up, Schneebly. And then I don't know the little girl. She's such a cutie. She goes, "Stupid ass.
You're the worst teacher of all time," or something.
"You're a joke. You're the worst teacher I've ever had. You're a fat loser. And you have body odor." And he looks over, you know, and he calls him fancy pants. I thought that was funny.
"You're tacky and I hate you. See me after class."
Yeah.
You're a fat loser and you have body odor.
Yeah, that was Lawrence. I'm sorry. And then Billy, it was Billy. He goes, "You're tacky and I hate you." Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I love that scene. It always makes me laugh. You know.
See me after class. I love it. He gets pissed at him. "Don't do it. You had your chance."
And speaking of Lawrence, you know, I don't think I should be in the band. Why not? I'm not cool. Why don't you think you're cool? No one talks to me. You know, no one likes me.
Yeah.
Well, those days are over, my friend. You're in a band.
It tackles and handles that so well, though.
Guess what he says, boys? He actually talks about us. You could be the ugliest sad sack on the planet.
That's right.
"Welcome to my world, Larry." And then
"Welcome to my world."
Then the best part is
it was very Lester Bangs-ish too, you know.
Yes,
I'm uncool.
Dun. It goes into that Back in Black, and I'm like, oh yes, yeah. Now you got me going. And then the last one for me was, and we've already talked a little bit, but I've got to know your kids the past couple of months. Talking to the parents, I am proud to just know them. Then you see them come in. "That man is not Ned Schneebly." My name is Dewey Finn, and I am not a licensed teacher. And I have been touched by your kids. And I'm pretty sure I've touched them too. And it's like, oh, at that point you go, oh, Dewey, you're going to jail, dude. Yes, you're going to jail. And I think what sells this so well, what's her name? Is it Patty? Patty is Sarah Silverman. Patty DeMarco. She sells it because she is so happy that he is getting his, and she's just beaming from ear to ear, like, "Good, take him resting, kick him on the way out,
Yeah.
Oh, she had just had enough of him, especially when she found out that hey, he's stealing her boyfriend's job.
She was kind of like Stu's girlfriend in The Hangover.
Oh,
that was her character.
That's a good comparison.
She sucks. I used to freeload off you all the time, and it was never a problem until she came around.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'll leave you all a little. There's a ton, there's a ton left, but I want to leave you guys some.
Yeah, I kind of like playing cleanup though, to be honest. So I'll let Griff go.
Okay. Well, let's just get the cat out of the bag. I mean, the ending scene when they're singing,
that's so
if you want to be a teacher's pet. I mean, that's so freaking awesome.
Rock got no reason. Rock got no rhyme.
I mean, and everyone, I was shocked. I was still singing the songs. I remembered them. I never forgot them. I mean, I was blown away. Yeah, you know the solo. I mean, every part about it. And you see all those kids just rocking. Everyone's doing their thing. They got, man, I think that little guy, Gordon Austin, he reminds me of Zach as a kid. And he's up there running the computers. And we got, the security detail back there dancing.
And they're dancing.
Tamika sings her ass off in that part, and Jack Black's right there back and forth. I mean, it's a pretty awesome tune. And then we have Zach Mooneyham with a big guitar solo just ripping it up, man.
On his back.
Yeah, on his back. Lauren's playing those keys, counting them down with his freaking crazy hair.
He never loosened up, though. He was stiff as a board. He did that little leg kick.
Oh, he was.
He's still stiff as a board.
Yeah, but it's perfect, I mean,
your son is quite skilled.
That ending scene is so sick, and Schneebly's there, the real Schneebly, cheering it on. He loves it. And then even when they lose, the kids are like, hey, man, we played a kick-ass show. That's what the drummer says.
Don't let the man put you down.
Yeah, it's not about winning any awards. Sex Pistols never won anything. It's like, this is awesome. So that whole scene is phenomenal. Everybody knows that. That's great. I actually really love when they get let into the Battle of the Bands. Summer has the idea that they're going to act like they're sick with Stick It to the Monitis or whatever the hell. I mean, that's so
stupid.
But it's awesome because, he's like, hey, we're in. And everyone just cheers. You're dying, remember? And then they get in the car and it's Yeah. He's like, hey, come on, guys. But then they got Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin just ripping in the car when they're back. It's like,
and he looks like a crazy man.
Look on his face.
He looks
like a maniac. So that's
that's great. He's got
Hammer of the Gods. I mean, this one you can quote this one all day, man. But
great.
My last scene I'm going to mention is when he does take Roz out for a beer. He gets her there. He's like, hey, let's go get coffee. And she's like, oh my gosh, no one's invited me to coffee in 6 years. And then they go there drinking beer. He puts on Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. Mm-hmm. She's all into it.
I love this song.
And he just starts working her. He's like, I kind of want to take the kids to a concert. How's that sound? And, it's just funny, but it's nice to see her loosening up. And he's just really sticking into the fold, and they have all those scenes where he's chatting with the teachers, having fun. And I mean, there are just so many jokes and funny bits from this movie. I mean, I even thought it was funny when those girls come around with the song or the band name and they're like, the Koala Bears. Just dumb stuff like that. I mean, every little bit. Man.
Griffin, what about the one, who's your influence in music? And old Fancy Pants says, Liza Minnelli.
Yeah, I mean, that part's good. That's another great thing, not to just keep going. The last thing I'll mention, another great one, is when he does the math song. Everyone remembers that. Math is a wonderful thing. he goes through the whole thing. I mean, it's just so many amazing moments, so many great scenes. So what you got on cleanup, boss?
Some cleanup ones. Well, I'll start with the very first scene of the movie. I think that one is really fun. What is you guys are going to have to help me here. What are they singing? There's something that they're saying in that song that is just absurd. Their stupid ass song in the very beginning. Do you not remember it?
I'm not a sinner, I'm a lover. So if you run, then run for cover.
Damn it, I'm thinking the wrong thing.
So
You knew he would know, Austin.
Yeah. It's just so terrible.
He knows this movie by heart.
And then you see him go Johnny Be Good from Back to the Future, like all over.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I mean, it's like at least like maybe respectable somewhat, but he starts getting insane. And then you see that these guys suck. Leave. And then he gets
and they're playing that. It sounds like an 80s like hair metal thing in the early 2000s, which would have been totally out of place. So
yeah,
I mean, it makes sense.
I love
funny.
his first day showing up as Mr. S. I think that's really great, and he's just hungover. Like we're doing
because he couldn't spell Schneebly. That's why.
Does anyone know what hungover means?
Who's got a sandwich? Who's got food? And then Miranda Cosgrove says something about the stars. He's like, what kind of sick school is this? And then just rips it off the fucking wall. And then once the day's over, he's watching the clock like a kid, He's waiting till 3, and then he just skips his merry way on out of the school and runs right by the principal. He's so happy. He's such a bum, Like he's just such a shyster. He's never going to be he's not a working
Mr. Schneebly trying to get him to meet like some parent or something.
Yeah, he just runs on out.
And he's got that freaking van, the band van. I mean, that's hilarious too.
It's great. It's great. Sticking it to that man, the whole speech, and he finishes it up with saying he's a fat, washed up loser.
Yeah.
And then what's her name walks in. But then he, that's where he ends up formulating the band. He gets the idea. It's like the Grinch.
Oh, yeah. That's a great scene.
Figuring out he's going to be Santa Claus. He gets the whole band set up and constructs the whole band and has them playing each thing. I thought that's just really cool.
Yeah. Well, when they do Smoke on the Water, that's how they start like playing, I mean, he gets everybody doing that part.
Yeah.
That's an amazing bit too, Yeah. I mean, all of it.
Yeah, for sure. Schneebly's song, How Can You Kick Me Out of What's Mine? I think it's great because he's talking about his band. It's like, oh, this is what we're going to play. We're going to play my song. And then they just throw him on the spot. And he does it. He's like, no, I'll do it for you, and he actually kind of tears it up. I liked it.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, here's a little parallel. Here's a little parallel I made was the Dead Rockers Society, because this is very much like Dead Poet Society, like in a lot of ways, like this
nice.
Unconventional teaching style. It's like really working with the kids.
The
whole step off thing. Step up. That was good. And then it gets into like a teaching montage with actually my favorite song in the movie was that Bonzo Goes to, was it Blitzburg by the Ramones? Bitburg. Okay. I thought I spelt it wrong when I was reading it, but that's it.
You're thinking of Blitzkrieg Bop.
Yeah, maybe. There's just another Z with a B in there.
Yeah.
I thought that sounded really good. I didn't know what the name of that song was until you guys sent that to me. Then that kicked ass. Yeah. That was great.
I think that was my cleanup, and I'm sure we'll just have some other things to say as we go to our characters. Characters. We'll give you this one first, Griff.
Nice. Well, I'm going to take it. Dewey Finn is my favorite character of the movie. Dude's hilarious. Dude's a goofball. I mean, the whole time he's just so charming, getting it going. And what I really love is that he starts off with that kind of whole slacker ideology, hey, I just need to get my band together. I'm going to make a little bit of money. Next thing you know, once these kids are like, hey, I don't even really listen to music. I mean, these are the influences I have. Christina Aguilera, he's like, you know, he gets all spirited. He's like, what is this? I'm going to teach you guys real music. From 8 to 10, we're doing rock appreciation. You know, and like you said, Austin, he kind of finds his way. So, I mean, even though he's a goofball, the dude has so much character. And I think at the end of the day, he does want to do the right thing. And he does largely. And I mean, even at the very, very end, rolling credits, when you get to see that he has the music school and he's doing it with Ned. I mean, how cool is that? Because, you know, that's a big part, just seeing that he and Ned were in a band. And Ned gave it up, hung up the shoes, but then he's back teaching the kids on guitar. It's like, man,
he shows up to the show too. You know, he kicks his girlfriend out, kind of thing. And
yeah,
one thing I love about Ned as well is when he goes and gets Freddie from that van with the guys. And and reprimands him, like that's him becoming a teacher. It's like, I'll send a note home to your parents.
He's 10 years old.
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing, though. In a way.
Those guys are posers. Those aren't real rockers, man. I thought that was funny. But, yeah, Dewey Finn is the man. He's my number one. In terms of six-man, oh, man, I'm going to break some hearts. I'm going to have to pick Roz. I think that she is the sixth man of the movie. I mean, she's so much fun. You get to see her being all stiff throughout the whole thing. That little girl, she's like, do you want a hug? And the girl's just scared to death, you know? I mean, every little bit. My favorite part's at the very end when she sees the performance.
Good, I swear.
Yeah. But she's so pumped up at the end because it was such a rocking performance. But she's like, oh my gosh. And Dewey's like, so you're not mad? Mad, I'm furious. This is horrible. I'm horrified. I just love that. It's just so dang funny, man, hearing her scream like that. But yeah, she's a six man. And in terms of sad sack, I got some interesting thoughts. I think the first choice you got to pick would be Ned Schneebly. I mean, this guy is getting bossed around by everybody. His girlfriend's telling him he's taking a bunch of crap. Meanwhile, she's dishing it out to him, and he's taking it from her. I mean, he misses out on...
I may never have another girlfriend. Just come on with some money, please.
I mean, he's Satchel Paige, man. And then you get to see, God, what else? I mean, he has this opportunity to make some money, and Dewey just rips it right out of his hands, and he impersonates him and makes the bread for himself.
Which he could have used to pay the rent, too, you know?
Which he could have used, man. So, I mean, I think Ned's the obvious choice. He does circle back around, and, you know, he talk about sticking it to the man. He sticks it to Patty, so give him his roses, as we like to say. But another pick, funny enough, my favorite character, Dewey's a sad sack from freaking all get out. I mean, from way back. Sergeant Four-Leaf, Tayback, baby. I mean, that dude, he's a
That's
sack.
me in the corner.
He's sleeping on the ground. The kids have to get him. I mean, dude has a van that looks like it could break down at any moment. He's hanging out with a bunch of kids, brings them to be in his band, gets kicked out of his own band. I mean, it's hard to argue against all of that, but, you know, kind of a weird little juxtaposition, I guess, of him being so awesome and charismatic and also being a sad sack. So, you know, I don't know. I think that for the sense of it all, I'll say Schneebly, the real Ned Schneebly. He's going to be my sad sack.
Yep. He's one of them. Mike?
Guys, no doubt, my favorite character of the movie, is Jack Black, Dewey Finn. He steals the movie. Let's face it, he's not a good guy at the beginning of the movie. He's kind of a sleaze bag, really. I mean, he doesn't pay rent. He lives off of his buddy Ned. The only thing that we know for certain is this dude loves to rock. He loves rock music. We know that. Even his band kicks him out. I did like
I bring rock and roll. What are you talking about?
He also goes like, "Well, you wake me up for that," and it's like, "Can you pay us rent?" It's like, "Oh, you wake me up for that."
You wake me up for that? You know I don't have the money. You woke me up for that? Yeah, that's a great line. God. Guys, whoever did the wardrobe for this movie, I think they absolutely kicked ass. Our boy Dewey with that bow tie and the baggy sloppy. Every scene he's sloppy. I thought
pants are so big.
His pants are so big and they're hanging off of him. I mean, he's stepping on his pants, but that bow tie just made it for me. And the sweaters are way too tight. I mean, it was great. I thought whoever did that, they did a great job. And the kids, that we see that at the end when the kids play. My favorite, I love the ending. I thought Jack Black just showed out at the end. He was awesome. His stage presence with the kids, just how much fun. You could tell he really enjoyed being in this movie, and those kids and him, they had rehearsed that they kicked ass. So love that. And I love that we start seeing him redeem himself at the end. When he is laying, you all mentioned laying in the bed, he goes, "Guys, what do y'all want to hang out with me? I'm a loser," and the kids are like, "We got a show to go to." I think at that point he finally realized that, hey, I'm a dirtbag, But we find out later on that he finds his calling as a teacher.
Yeah.
Sixth Man, guys, y'all are probably gonna laugh at me because this guy only was in the movie for like 2 minutes, but Griffin knows who it is. I love this dude. He's my sixth man. Every time I see this cat, I don't know what it is. He just makes me laugh. I mean, Griffin, we've seen this 20, 25 times. You know who it is. Spider is my guy. I love him. He makes me laugh when he does that dance and he's playing the guitar and he spins around and he's got that tattoo with sex. I don't know, man. 2 minutes, but man, it was 2 minutes.
It's like a Guitar Hero character.
Yeah, he is.
Gosh, that's a good way to say it.
And then you see him again, the tattoo. You see him flirting with the principal. I think it's funny. I love the way he's just kind of mumbling, and she's like, "What? What did you say? Huh?" And he's trying to put the make on her. I like it. The sad sack of the movie is Principal Mullins. Is the sad sack of this movie, and let me explain why.
All right,
the look on her face when those parents are ripping into her. I mean, I have been in that situation and where there doesn't matter what you say, it's not going to be the right answer. And you're just, and she had that moment.
Yeah. What do you say about it? You stumbling, bumbling fool.
Yeah. And they go nuts. And then as all of that's going on, you see the kids getting in the bus to leave. It's so well done. And then the kids, she looks like she runs in that hallway and she's sitting in a stairway and she's like almost ready to have a breakdown. I mean,
she has to put her face in the corner. It's like,
I felt so bad for her, but and again, there's a bunch of, and Griffin, I think you're absolutely right. I think our boy Dewey is a sad sack. There's no doubt. There's a ton of sad sacks. Him and Ned, all three of them are. But I went with Principal Mullins.
Not bad. I think we got to do a little quick R.I.P. for Freddie. Did you see what happened to that kid?
Oh God!
No, Riley was telling me. My daughter was telling me something. That's horrible.
He got hit by a car back in 2021.
Oh, yeah. That's so sad. Oh.
Yeah,
hey, Griffin, there he goes again, killing the momentum.
Well, it felt like
we were over that.
It felt like it had to be mentioned. It would be irresponsible.
Damn, why did
you
do that at the end after we've already kicked this thing in?
That's how you want to leave these cats off instead of the normal finale? That's what I'm thinking. Well, rest in peace, Freddie. And then Mooneyham,
yeah,
I think that cat ended up getting in jail or something. There's like a mug.
He could rock though.
There's a mug.
He could rock. Freddie could rock too. Freddie.
For stealing musical instruments, he's still rocking. He's sticking it to the man. That's what it is. All right, Mooneyham. You weirdo. All right, here we go.
Wow.
My favorite, Rosalie Mullins. I loved her.
Oh, good for you. Bravo.
Yeah, she's great. I love her kind of just her arc throughout this thing and the layers of her onion getting peeled back and seeing who she really is because she's just, begrudgingly kind of become the principal.
Talking about her onion.
Well, how could I not look at her? She's fine as can be.
God. Austin's talking about that onion.
Spider he's got good taste, man. What the hell? What can I say? Anyways.
Spider, man.
Rosalie, she's great. She's awesome. She's hilarious. Could have used more of her. Could have used more of her, to be honest. 6 Man. I'm giving it to Lawrence, baby. I loved Lawrence. He is easily the best kid in the band for me. The only one who competes is maybe Freddie, in my opinion. But Lawrence is just awesome. I love it warms my heart, the whole connection that they have. It's just
I like
stuff.
that little kid who says Puff Daddy, too. That guy's got the biggest eyes. That little booger. He's funny.
Yeah, they're cute kids.
Shortstop.
My sad sack. Let me say a couple just ones that have been failed to mention, I guess, until now. Emily, who's the little girl that Joan Cusack tries to give a hug. I'll be good, I swear. And runs away. She's a very sad sack. I got the Kahuna Burger guy from Pulp Fiction. Did you recognize him? He's the band manager.
Oh!
Or the guy who's running the... he's running
the showcase.
Exactly. He's a sack. He gets played like a fiddle. But he's the big kahuna guy. That's
He is
okay. Now I know who you're talking about.
That's a sad sack in that one for sure.
Wow.
How about the people that just aren't in the band, like the roadies and the groupies? Wouldn't that suck?
Well,
to get chosen for that, it was a little sad. Yeah, but also, I was a guy who did crew, and I did crew in grade school during our place. So maybe you'd want to be a roadie. I guess that makes sense. And my biggest one here, my sad sack for this movie is Dewey Finn.
Dewey.
It is Dewey.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt.
These guys suck. Crowd surfing failure. When he's putting out his guitarist wanted ad. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call that guy. And he you see him turn around. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spot.
And his clothes are so big.
He just turned around. He's so defeated. Yeah. No, not even Ned wanted to join his band. He had to recruit a bunch of school kids. And he's a fat, washed up loser. It's great. All right. Yeah, he's my sack for sure.
Poor Dewey, man.
Poor Dewey. All right, themes and things. I'm not even gonna zoom in. I'm just gonna leave us where we're at. Never mind. Mike, you go.
I might turn into a robot. Do my
so
chores day after day.
You can tell he enjoyed this movie. Rock and Roll, School of Rock. 9 is a magic number.
Yeah.
Great rock show and a great rock show can change the world. I love that line.
Yeah.
Wow.
Battle of the Bands, stick it to the man. Rare blood disease, stick it to the man. Whatever that was so stupid. Red alert, it's Mullins. And then I'm not sure which, I couldn't really hear what Jack Black said, but they said, when Mullins came in and said, hey, I think she said Miss Lemons said that she could hear music being played. And he goes, class, Miss Lemons must be on crack. And it was so stupid. He goes, Miss Lemons must be on crack. And it's like, I know he did.
I guess Miss Lemons must be smoking crack, kids.
Yeah.
Hey.
And I don't even know if it was lemons. I thought
so
it was lemons.
Up. It's pretty close if it was.
And then she's like, what's that? And there's just a guitar, and he has to just eat it like that.
He's so goofy.
Bonzo goes to Big Bug.
All
right. Experimental teaching methods. Cat's pajamas, bee's
There you go.
knees.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff's so cool.
Sad sacks.
Sad sacks.
Sad sacks. Destitute, kicked out of the band, picked up by your bootstraps, you know, I mean, my goodness. Prep school, we could say that. Band van, music history, music appreciation. Like you said, rock and roll lifestyle. I mean, every little bit of it. I think, who knows, Shamu, you got to bring up Shamu as well. The chlorine tank. If y'all know that monologue, that part was great. But I think the main one, like you said, Dad, it's stick it to the man.
Stick it to the man.
Yep. And I got the true meaning of rock and roll, which is sticking it to the man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
There you go.
how about selling out? Wayne's World. You know, there's such a
Nice.
reluctance to sell out. That's very rock and roll. Math's not important. I got Dead Rocker Society, Grown Up Kid Concepts, Being Uncool Nerd, Being Fat, Repressed Dreams Ambitions, Coffee or Beer Movie, this one. They don't have coffee here?
I'm quite sure.
Yep, I'm quite sure. And then I got just Adolescence and Kahuna Burger.
Yeah.
Kahuna
Big
Burger.
Kahuna Burger.
Well done.
There you go.
All right. Well, what else but the now?
Drum
Is
roll.
School of Rock. Better with Nicolas
Here he goes.
Cage, baby.
Oh! Yeah!
Look at him.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's rock.
Do it,
Hey,
Griff.
you know who Principal Mullins would have been kissing if that fellow was in this movie?
Damn right.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Well,
Griffin
hey, guys.
just cut through the chase. You know who
It's-
he would be.
Man, this... Okay. We
There's
all know
there's
who...
only one row.
We all know who Nick Cage would be in School of Rock. I'm going to present another option, though, just for the fodder, just for fun. Imagine if Nick Cage was Zach's dad. Imagine that. You get a few more scenes. It's Zach's dad saying, hey, you can't play that electric rock and roll guitar until you've practiced your classical music. You could see a scene where all of a sudden, you know, Schneebly, Dewey Finn's looking at the car, watching this scene unfold. Freaking Nick Cage grabs the electric guitar out of the van and smashes it on the ground or something crazy.
You thought about this one.
You could see it just blowing up. And it's Nick Cage just pounding that thing. Flashback to damn Dewey's face. Like, what the hell? Flashback, he's still smashing it into the ground. Pure Nick Cage. Craziest shit you've ever seen in your life. You could see that being Nick Cage.
Just flames in his
Okay.
eyes.
Just going crazy. What
Going
would you say
Ghost
to a
Rider.
bully? Yeah, I mean, maybe at the parent-teacher conference, he pulls out a freaking gun or something. He starts pointing it at Dewey. I mean, this could go crazy. You got Nick Cage. That could go off the freaking
He
wall.
tells
Whatever.
Principal Mullins if she'd be grateful to suck his tongue.
He could suck a peach for hours.
Yeah, my God. Would you be grateful? Okay. So the real answer is
The
Jack
only
Black.
answer.
We love you, Jack Black, but step aside. What would Jimmy say, Dad?
Roll over. Let Jimmy take over. In
Let
this
Nick
case,
Cage
let
take
Nick-
over.
He would say, let Nick Cage take over.
Yes, sir.
This movie,
So-
could you imagine?
Yeah, run
They would
with
had
it.
to-
Run with it.
guys, they'd have had to change this entire script. It would be Nick Cage in that role, and he would just look at this. Look at this picture, Griffin, down here. Look at Nick Cage. Can you imagine? Damn.
I think that's the best evolution of the Purple Podcast we've had, is having that cat on every image at some point.
Oh,
golly,
gosh,
Austin.
I
just think
Austin, here,
shred.
This is where it would go. Austin, when you talked about the more adult version of School of Rock, that would be Nick Cage's bread and butter, man. I mean, he'd be doing the crazy thing in Whiplash, throwing cymbals at kids' heads and stuff. Kids are ducking. He's losing it. He's showing up actually half cocked. You know, he's slipping a little flask out of his pocket.
Just as an
sucking on it.
Just as an Easter egg, every other female teacher is walking with a limp throughout the school.
I'm done. That's you'll lost me.
Nick Cage, baby. Yeah, I mean, what do you got, Austin? You got anything better than that?
I got a good one.
I don't think he could.
I'm pretty happy with my pick here.
Oh, God.
I get Dewey. I think a Dewey is a really good pick. I think he would absolutely kick ass in that role for sure. You had a nice story with him being Honeymoon's father. I think that made a lot of sense.
Honeymoon.
What's the fuck's his name?
It's a Mooney. I got him Honeymoon.
I'm dyslexic, you motherfucker. I got him as Spider. I would like him as
Spider.
That's funny, Austin.
Just up there.
Hey, he could. The problem is they'd have to make his role a lot bigger.
Well, I told you, Principal Mullins is kissing whatever character he is, and you don't have to change who she's kissing. But I'd believe it more. I'll tell you that. I'd believe it a whole lot more than Fabio in there.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Boys, do you all have any lines that we missed from this movie? Because there's some great ones. I've got a couple that I have to throw out.
I'll look through some.
How about Dewey telling the class, "I've got a headache," and the runs? That was funny. And then when he's talking to the teachers at the teacher table, he goes, "I believe that the children are our future. Let them lead the way." He starts singing that stupid.
Is that a song?
Is that a song? Yeah. And then Zach, you look robotic.
Looking a little robotronic.
Yeah, and then he tells Zach, that's right. And then he says, power stance, and he gets into that.
This is an ancient technique.
Oh, I got a couple for you guys.
There you go. I knew I'd spur it up.
How about read between the lines?
Between the lines. That's what my daughter goes. That's her favorite line.
Yeah.
Read between the lines.
And then pledge allegiance to the band. That whole thing is pretty good.
That was really cute.
I will not fight him for creative control.
Yeah, that's.
I still like when that kid goes, "Does that mean you're drunk?" He said, "No, it means I was drunk yesterday."
Yeah, that is good.
Oh, it's good stuff.
God. Yeah, I mean, again, this is just classic, and it toes the line of being ornery, but also being palatable for kids and parents.
I got another good one.
Go ahead, Austin.
But when when Dewey sees his previous band up there playing and the kids are watching, he says, "You don't have to listen to these hacks."
Yeah.
It pulls them over. Come on.
How about Stevie Nicks in the background playing, what is it, Edge of 17? Dewey is working Principal Mullins to get a field trip. And then the next scene, we see him singing, "Good times, she goes, "Would you stop that, please?" It makes me laugh every time. "Would you stop that, please?" Because he is just like Jack Black on steroids at that point.
Well, I love that conversation they have in that scene. Them just sitting down. They hate me. She's pissed.
Yeah.
And she spills her whole beans. Well, guys, you got anything else to say?
No, I think we covered it.
Smacked it.
Well, say your goodbyes and we'll get on out of here.
Oh, yeah. Well, again, this was my pick. I'm really, really glad you guys both enjoyed it. I think we had an awesome talk today, boys. You know how much I love doing this, man. Purple Podcast every single day. It's still true. Every single time we get on these mics, it gets better, it gets bigger, and man, we are just rocking all the way. I was actually getting to listen to some of Predator today myself. And man, it's so cool on Spotify now. You can actually watch the video while you're listening. And is that on Apple Music too, Austin?
I think they're implementing it, but I haven't looked. The last time I checked, I wasn't seeing anything. I don't know if it's fully implemented for everybody yet. I think it's select people right now.
Literally on Spotify, though, Dad. Have you seen that where you can watch the video?
I have not. I was just sitting there thinking I'm going to do that.
You need to do it. It's so cool, man. You get to
I
just
usually watch YouTube is what I watch.
Yeah, well, that's great too. But you can be on Spotify and still watch the video. It's so freaking cool. So Purple Podcast, you guys know why we do it. Really excited to get back on here. And Austin, are you going to say what the next movie is?
Yeah, I was going to let you guys say your goodbyes.
Oh, okay. Well, I love doing it. Love you boys. Purple Podcast all the way.
Guys, I am sorry for that sawing sound in the background.
We can't hear it, Mike. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. That would be Gus. He is just wailing right now. He is snoring right underneath my legs. So sorry about that, guys. But another good one. Griffin, well done. School of Rock. I enjoyed this. It brought I laughed throughout the movie. Again, it always gets me right there in the chest at the end. I just love it. And then when they say encore and they come out and they just blast it. They do that AC/DC song. Well done. Guys, we are rocking. I will definitely check that out. You know, I usually spend my time on YouTube watching us, but I will definitely check out Spotify. I hope everybody else does as well.
Well, all right. Now it is my time to say goodbye. What we have up next, though, is Toy Story 2. We're skipping the first one. We're just going to go right to 2. I don't know if I can confirm which one's my favorite, but I think I am partial to the second. I truly think I am, because there's that great intro sequence with Zurg, which is awesome.
Zurg.
And then you also get the Prospector and all those, the Cheeto Puff Man. I think the Toy Barn, whatever his name's, Toy Barn.
Yeah.
This is a great one. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Toy Story 5 is coming out later this summer, so we'll have to see that. Hopefully we're watching it on my bachelor party. I think that would be kind of funny to do that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, just get a bunch of us, because we don't technically have a real IMAX screen here in Louisville. Like the IMAX that we have is not like regulation size. So, I mean, it would be seeing it on a bigger screen than we even have in our city, which is something to say. I don't know if Toy Story is one you really need to, but it'll probably be available. Anyways, we're doing Toy Story 2, another sequel that I saw recently, Devil Wears Prada 2. Mike, you got anything to say about that movie?
Austin, Anne Hathaway, and she steals this movie, I think. I thought she was just fabulous in it. I took my mom went with me, usually my mom walks out going, that one. She goes, that was really good. Mm-hmm. She goes, that was real. Meryl Streep. Oh my Lord. Meryl Streep. I think Meryl Streep's in her latter 70s and she looks fantastic in it. And she puts on quite a
really
performance.
Looks well. Yeah,
oh my God.
Good,
Stanley Tucci. My God. He was great. You know, again, Stanley Tucci, the three of them, they stole this movie. It was so well done. Emily Blunt is great. Austin, to answer your question, I think it may have been as good or better than the first one.
That's wild. I mean, I
really think it was that good.
I really enjoyed it. I did enjoy it as well. I mean, like, I think the first one's still better. It's got it's just I think better all the way around. But I think this one is really fun. I think it does justice in a lot of ways, and I think it actually kind of pivots in some way in terms of like the tone, and like it covers some like pretty crappy realities with like how
what's going on in the world,
like consolidation with businesses, journalism, and that stuff. Like it gets into some good things, and I think it handles it well. So it didn't play it super safe in that regard. So you got to respect that. in a lot of
Right.
ways. And I think these characters are just so iconic at this point. I really love, Meryl Streep's Miranda character. It's just awesome.
No doubt.
But yeah, go check that one out too if you want. It's out there. We're having a good movie year so far. So well done, 2026. There's been a lot of high numbers out there. You already got Michael that's out there doing really well. Project Hail Mary's done well. I mean, Hoppers did really well. The Mario Brothers movie is doing really well. So like a lot of money in the industry, it's moving around. So it's good to see a return to the theaters in ways. And we're not even at necessarily the summer peak yet. It's blockbuster season now. It's rolling in. So get ready. You have to get to the theaters, fellas. But anyways, guys, we rambled on a little bit, but I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, guys, thank you very much for listening. We love you. Keep living well. Keep doing your best. We'll be talking to you soon. And bye-bye.